James 5:14. Loeb is sitting at the piano, but he finds that of all the 88 keys on the piano, one of them sticks terribly. He whistles for one of his brothers to come and tells him to go to the telephone and call the elders. He wants the elders to come, pray over that one piano key, and then rub the piano mechanisms with oil to see if that helps the problem. However, his brothers aren't quite sure this would fix the piano, and they get more and more angry at his constant annoying whistle blowing. James 5:15. One of the coats in the closet falls on top of Loeb's whistle. He wants the whistle back, but he can't bring himself to touch the coat because he's afraid that this coat fell down because there's something wrong with it. Maybe it's mildewy and disintegrating. Loeb sits down and prays that the coat would be saved by pure faith, that Loeb won't get sick from being close to the coat, and that the coat would raise itself up off of the whistle. He resolves never to blow the whistle excessively again if he could just get it back, and asks that he might be forgiven if perhaps he sinned by blowing the whistle too many times in the past. Maybe that's why the coat fell down on it all of a sudden. Unfortunately, his brothers don't recognize his repentance, and the next thing they do is throw him in the birdcage and stick the dirty whistle in his mouth. James 5:17. This one has two parts. First, still hoping that he doesn't get sick from handling this soiled whistle, Loeb sits in the basement wishing he could be in a cleaner environment. Part of the reason the basement is so muddy is because mud leaks in every time it rains. He starts brainstorming ways to fix this problem, and he tries to remember if there was anyone in the past who had control over the weather. He says to himself, Elijah was only human. Sure, he wasn't a pig, but still, he was a natural human, not an angel or anything like that. Second, he continues, even though Elijah was human, he prayed fervently that it would not rain, and for 3.5 years it didn't rain on the earth. Maybe if I make my prayers fervent enough, it won't rain here, and the muddy earth won't leak into my basement. So Loeb tries praying for no rain. James 5:18. Sitting in the kitchen with the whistle, Loeb changes his mind. He realizes that maybe to get the whistle clean, he should ask for rain instead of no rain, because clean rainwater would get his whistle clean. So he decides that after dinner, he'll venture outside to try calling down rain on the whistle on his head. So here's the plan. He'll go outside, pray again, and then heaven will give rain on the earth. But of course, he'll have to do that after dinner. For now, he has to prepare a dinner of fruit for his brothers. James 5:19. Loeb is watching over his brothers at the dinner table, trying to make sure none of them leaves during the meal. He threatens to blow the whistle every time someone gets up. He says, even if you have to go to the bathroom during the meal, you can totally wait until dinner's over. That's the truth, brothers. So if anyone among you wanders away from here because he doesn't agree with this truth, I'll blow the whistle, and that means someone should bring him back. Of course, he won't really blow the whistle because it was just on the floor of the birdcage, and he doesn't want to touch it any more than necessary.